You said those things, I reacted very viscerally. That wasn't my typical response, and because I made a response that wasn't typical for me, I will apologize for that.
I wanted to leave you. I said, no, but I left him. I filed. And that was that. Had she not said that, I wouldn't have said anything about it. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the way it went, okay.
The drama between Quad and Dr. Gregory reaches a boiling point as they finally confront years of unresolved tension, emotional wounds, and shocking accusations. From liquor-fueled truths to hurtful claims about their divorce and past finances, this conversation is anything but civil. And just when you think they've made peace, boom, it all blows up again.
Is it just me, or was Miss Quad boozed up and letting the liquor do the talking? Quad, if you hadn't been boozed up, would you have been so quick to trash Greg?
That's the narcissist that's being revealed.
Quad is sharing a lot, and it could be because of the rum. Any type of water would be beneficial in this situation.
Well, I wasn't really trashing him. I was just speaking highly of my man. That doesn't mean I was trashing him.
Yeah.
I was celebrating my man.
We talked a lot with the guys about what happened on the sandbar, but let me ask this. Greg and Quad, it seems like a lot of the conflict is because of unfinished business between you two, and T and King are kind of caught in the middle a little bit. Agreed?
Yes, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would somewhat think so. Yeah,
They don't have anything to do with transpired between my ex-husband and I.
Greg, jumping off the conversation we had with the guys, anything that you want to say or own up to Quad?
I will say that I wasn't in a normal emotional state that night. I was really angry about some things that would happen to me outside of this situation. And so when you said those things, I reacted very viscerally. That wasn't my typical response. And because I made a response that wasn't typical for me, I will apologize for that.
I accept your apology.
Great. Okay.
I feel like a slow clap is needed.
Yes. Quad, anything else you want to say?
I'm uncomfortable.
That started it.
You did start it, Tilly, on the low.
Yeah.
I just want to say, when I am speaking highly of King, it's not to take shots at Dr. G at all.
Good.
At all. So I just want to make that clear for everyone.
Great.
But it's also not my responsibility to coddle his emotions and his feelings.
Yep.
I cannot not say what I feel about him because I'm concerned with how my ex-husband may feel.
Understood.
That's ridiculous to me.
It's an unusual situation.
It really is.
That's fair.
Together.
I just would like for you not to mention my husband.
He wasn't mentioned. He was not mentioned at all.
I just felt like you were trying to cast a negative light on what I was doing. I left him. I did all this stuff.
No,
that wasn't
your wife said he wanted to out of that marriage anyway. He wanted to leave you. I said, no, but I left him. I filed. And that was that. Had she not said that, I wouldn't have said anything about it. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the way it went, okay.
What was your reaction, Quad, when you found out that Greg was thinking of pressing charges?
I thought it was childish and ridiculous. I thought he was being vindictive. I feel that his ego was bruised and he wanted to get one up on us. And it was okay if he could have gotten us out of the group. I think he was really, really, really trying hard for that.
Damon, you didn't think what you saw on the beach was that serious. You agreed with the way that King handled things. You called this part of the unwritten, understood movement that men make.
I think when you say something, then you just have to live with it.
You say something about somebody's wife in front of the man.
I think any man, it's his duty to defend his wife, and I don't think I need to say it. I don't need to warn anyone. It's an unwritten, understood movement that men make. I think that masculinity is fine. I think aggression sometimes has its place. And I think that the unspoken part is how all of us guys kind of understand. You're not going to talk to my wife crazy. I'm not going to talk to yours crazy. You don't have to really say it. You just have to abide by it. And if it gets crossed, then you know there'll be an outcome.
Of course, you're supposed to protect your mate. Of course you are. But when your mate is walking around insulting people,
but she didn't
walking
insult
around
you.
Disrespecting people,
She
felt
didn't
insulted.
disrespect you.
I'm telling you, I felt insulted. I felt very insulted.
I did not insult you.
I felt insulted.
You felt anything that I say in reference to me, you're going to feel a certain type of way.
No,
and you
that's
need
not
to get
true.
over that.
That's not true. Actually, the remark you made about throwing us a baby shower.
The baby Larson is coming soon, y'all. And we're having a big baby shower. And I'm going to be responsible for it. I was literally just trying to prove that I am not against y'all.
You supposedly left me.
And I did.
And I gave
Not
you everything in a divorce.
No, you didn't. You didn't have to give me anything.
Yes, I did. I could have came after you for cash. I never got a dime.
I helped you build your practice. You did not.
How did you help me build my practice?
You did not want me to come after you for your money. So let's just leave it there.
Just when it seemed like closure was within reach, Quad and Gregory prove that their past still lingers just beneath the surface. Will they ever truly move on? Or are they destined to keep clashing? Stay tuned for more explosive moments from this unforgettable reunion.